Serve this video as a reminder to yourself that you are a investment. Everything does start with you at the end of the day. If you don't like your life, make a change. It's not going to be easy, but effort is key. We're literally going to be talking about the most basic foundations, the most basic habits, advices that I'm sure you guys heard many times already. What is this like little thing? With these habits, they're not going to be in any specific order, but we are going to start with the most basic one. And I'm sure your parents, your mom, your dad probably told you hundreds of times already, but getting enough sleep. The whole objective here is to ensure that you are functioning your best. Some people would function fine under 5 hours, but generally speaking, 6 to 9 hours is the ideal amount of sleep an individual would need to function at their best after a long day of work or school or whatever. It's important to understand how to shut your brain off and just reset to get high quality sleep and to wake up feeling rejuvenated, ready to conquer the world. You may be asking yourself, how much sleep do I need? At this point, there's no right or wrong answer. It's sort of a trials and errors concept. Try sleeping 5 hours, try sleeping 6 hours, and so on, and see what works best for you. A little tip here is build a routine, build a consistent sleep period. I'm not saying sleep at 9 p.m. on the dot every single day. You can give yourself a period such as, let's say, 9 to 10 p.m. This is the range that I will go to bed. This is when I will just settle down, put away my electronics, take it easy to ensure that I have high quality sleep and my mind is not reminiscing on thoughts. With this one, I'm gonna say movement instead of working out, because I know a lot of people are like, yo, go to the gym, lift some weight, bulk up, which indeed you will feel great. Like having clothing that just hugs your body well will definitely project confidence. It will build your self-esteem. But the whole objective here is to get your body moving, whether it's a basic walk around the neighborhood, playing a sport that you enjoy, such as basketball, tennis, even like golf, just spending time outdoors in general. You can't go wrong with that. If you do have a pet, hey, that's great beneficial aspect. Take your dog for a walk. If you have a cat, you're kind of like limited, but you can, you hang out with him indoors, literally get your body moving. I repeat, you don't have to like lift weights if you don't enjoy it. That is fine. Go for a run or something. Mental simulation. To get this, you don't have to read the most boring book that you have no interest towards. You can literally get this mental simulation from arts and craft, self-improvement aspects like figuring out what you can implement in your life and actually taking action to get there. Reading, finding a book that you're actually interested in. You just have to find what works best for you. Gain new experience, gain knowledge. Learn something new. Let your curiosity guide you at this point. Don't let fear hold you back. If you want to volunteer at that soup kitchen with sick kids, go for it. With this mental simulation aspect, I am going to add stress management as well, because I feel like they go aligned together quite well. Stress is literally just things that you're not taking action toward. It's piling up to the point where it reaches its climax, and it's your way of letting yourself know, hey, take action. You're behind schedule. But there's things that you need to do that you are not doing, which is why you are feeling stressed. Taking action is not that difficult. Oh my God, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. But when you actually take action, you realize it's not that bad at all. You're just overthinking. Another perception is, stress management. You're not managing your life well. You have things that you are postponing that you should be doing. You are procrastinating. So instead of procrastinating, set a plan. Be organized. Once you have a plan, understand your priorities, what needs to be done right now vs what can be done later on. Once you have a organized plan, you're going to feel a little less stress. And from there on, as a matter of fact, whether you are going to be taking action or not to actually do these things. Quotation mark, schedule. Being aware of what's in your brain, what's happening in here. There's many ways to do this. You can just sit by yourself in the corner and be sad. No, I'm kidding. You can sit somewhere meditate, which is something I recommend. The way that I would meditate, it may not even be meditation, but it works for me. I would meditate, be aware of my thoughts, and find solutions to these problems. So it works for me. It may not work for you, but give it a try and see how it works. Another thing is you can literally write things down on a piece of paper. I do that. I love writing. It works for some people again, and it doesn't work for some others. Give it a shot though. You never know until you try. I guess it's more so problem solving than actually meditating. The whole point of meditating is being aware of your thoughts, but what's the point of that if you're not going to find a solution and make a change with it? Nourishing your body with good food. I'm not saying have a clean, organic, home cooked meal every single day. It's okay to have cheat meal every now and then, but to eat cheat meals every single day, you're not feeling your body correctly. You're not taking care of yourself well if you do this. You don't need to track your macros. You don't need to track your calories. You're not a professional bodybuilder. How much food you need determines your age, your height, your weight, many factors. And a lot of people would either overeat due to poor stress management or they would undereat. And this is a big crucial area on self management. Consuming less sodium, less sugar is essential for a healthier diet slash lifestyle. Once you start eating healthier, you're gonna feel better. You're gonna thank yourself later on when you're old and shit. Just to help you get started, incorporate, I believe they call this the food pyramid. Are you eating enough fruits? Are you eating enough healthy fats, carbs? It's such basic foundations that will impact your life in such a positive way that it's worth the investment to look into. Healthy food doesn't have to be bad. Like, you can literally cook meals that would be much better than fast food. On the other side of this, you will be saving a lot more money as well compared to doing takeout regularly. I know groceries would be time consuming, which is why I would order all my groceries online. Cooking itself, yes, it does consume time as well, but good things take time. And last but not least, again, they're not in any specific order, taking care of yourself, which is literally this entire segment, is literally like all I've been talking about. Take care of yourself. Make sure you're well groomed. Make sure, like, I'm a little scrubby right now, but it's the look I'm going for today. But make sure, like, you're not like unpresentable. I'm not saying wear a tuxedo, wear a full on suit, but like, make sure clothing are fitting you correctly, which, after a fresh cut, nice clothing, you would feel a lot more confident in yourself. Is a projection of attraction. Whatever you project out there is whatever you will receive. Not every time, but everything does start with you. You got to make sure you're functioning your best. No one's going to be out there looking out for you. No one's going to save you. It all starts with you. Showing up and taking action, they say that's 99% of the solution right there. Like, if you feel like shit, you may not be projecting the best energy, but let's put it in this scenario. You're not feeling your best, but you still going to work out. Dude, the aspect of showing yourself just will build your self-esteem, build confidence. It will just show what kind of individual you are. It just shows that you won't give up on yourself when you start to feel a little uncomfortable. This is the moment, this is the time where you would need to push yourself mentally